Its school safety plan. Aaron Graves works for American Guard Services, a company providing free security and metal detectors to Santa Fe High School. Welcome. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, every time we have a school shooting, metal detectors seems to come up, and a lot of people argue about the pros, that they're a deterrent and that they can make you feel safer, but there are cons that people argue about too, like the cost and so forth. Do you think that metal detectors alone can prevent a school shooting?
Well, clearly they cannot prevent school shootings alone. I think it's part of a layered effect, and that there are many tools and resources available to the various school districts, and just this becomes a part of that scenario. And so you mentioned earlier that it serves as a deterrent. Yes, it does, but it also serves as a means of mitigation as well. If you're able to detect someone bringing contraband or a weapon into the school prior to incident occurring.
Now, the governor is also proposing arming teachers, and this is a proposal that does come up quite often, not just here, but in other states as well, and school marshal programs being expanded. What are we really talking about? Putting a gun in the hand of a teacher who's supposed to be dedicated to education, not armament?
Well, from our perspective as a security service provider, we're there to assist in any way we can as a means of augmentation. If the various districts or agencies decide they want to take those measures, then I think that that is clearly up to them to make those decisions. But once again, we serve as a resource to those institutions, and I think that we can add value to assist them in any decision that they make.
Mm-hmm. One thing that also Governor Abbott brought up is having a better alarm system. So an alarm system that would actually warn of an active shooter situation. That's something I had never heard of before. What do you think of that?
Well, once again, when you look at providing layers of security protection for our school systems and our students, then there are a multitude of different devices and technology that can be deployed. And once again, it has to be a layered approach, and folks have to be trained to react and respond to that technology. Once again, as a service provider, then we can assist those institutions in looking into those avenues to help enhance their overall school safety.
Now, going back to the alarms that Sally was just talking about, are we talking about a different type of a sound? Because students right now are accustomed to a fire drill, and responding to that. Would there be a different type of an alarm that would let them know you got a shooter on campus?
Well, once again, as far as what type of systems that an individual school district would utilize to provide that early warning capability, it's really up to them to make the determination as to what type of system that they will choose to implement. And once again, when you look at security, you always have to have means of high tech and low tech. So there are many, many variables out there at this point in time, and would be really premature to say that they would use X, Y, or Z at this point in time, because it has to be embraced in a overall enhanced security program, and that would just be one element of that program.
So this is an ongoing thing that we are
definitely
kind of shaping and trying to modify it to fit our needs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the very early stages. Once again, this is the beginning. Conversations have been had, recommendations have been suggested, and it's a matter of implementing those recommendations and being able to resource them. And as a part of American Guard Services, we are in the business of helping them to utilize that technology, utilize staffing, whatever is necessary to meet their expectations.
All right, Aaron Graves, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you very much for inviting me this morning.
Thank you.
At